Hey, happy Sunday. Man, the artwork of video games. The artwork of video games, man. I have to start dropping some of these videos, you guys, because there's some of this stuff I'll be thinking about. And I know this is going to be kind of a weird video, but I just wanted to share it with you real quick. This is not going to be very long, but why am I showing you this? Because I was sitting there listening to some YouTubers talking about how you could get, make you can get to the point where you can get access to games and you don't even have to have a disc, and it's coming to that. It won't be long that TVs will probably have a PlayStation app on there or Xbox 360 app. So this is not no pickups. This is not about that, but it's just the artwork of physical media's, the physical copies of. I remember when me and my boys used to go into the video store, and I'm quite sure other people did too, when you used to just look at the back of the games and you used to look at the back and just be like, wow, man, that looks amazing. You read some of the stuff on the back. And I picked some of these out because just the artwork of how we used to just grab the physicals that's like in my hand right now, and how they did the artwork. And these companies, they want to do away with that. And the younger generation, they won't even have an idea of what it's like, because unless they have some parent that keeps some of the physical copies around, but you won't no longer have any of this. But I'm quite sure they'll come up with something that you can access on the like a lot of times when you buy something digital, they'll have stuff at the bottom where you can hit play and you can see certain cut scenes at the bottom, and you can actually see where the game looks like this and looks like that. And but when you used to go in the store, you used to just look at it and you just was like, wow, man, that looks pretty interesting, man. That's just, and then you turn it over and you look at some of the things they have in the back, and it's a lot of artwork that they will no longer be able to do, because one, they don't want to do it, like DuckTales. I enjoyed this game, and I just love the way the cover is and all that. Yeah, sure. You probably sit there and go, well, they could just put that on the digital, and you can just see the same thing on a digital. Yeah, okay, I hear you. All right. Anyway, when you go to a video store, you used to just sit there and just look at that, and you can just read all this stuff, and just look at some of the stuff, and you just like, your mind would just wander off, man. You would just like, wow, man, the game looks like, wow, just the artwork, and yeah, you probably sit there saying again, well, they can just put the same thing on the digital, man. You can have that same thing on the digital, man. It just can do away with all that. Can just be right there. All that there can be at the bottom. All you got to do is put that, and then you hit the bottom. Because a lot of times on my Xbox, I'll look at a game and I'll look at the bottom, and they'll have these same type of squares at the bottom. You'd be like, wow, that looks pretty interesting. So I know where they're heading. It's just that artwork, man. It's the artwork of they're just doing away with all that stuff, man. And it's just so weird, man. I was just thinking about that the other day when I was at a movie, man. Just look at that, just the artwork, the way they got into it. They're just taking all that away. This discless stuff and this, they don't want you to. They want to do away with physicals. And they're, it's just the way that they look, because a lot of times when you're in a video store, you just look at it and you just read, and like I said, man, it's no biggie. It's just something that I was just, it's like, wow, man, they're just doing away with all that kind of stuff, man. Just the way they had the artwork and the way they did all that, they're just doing away with that. Now they just gonna put it on a, just the way, just the color and the deep colors of each one, and just, how you look at it, and your imagination be like, wow, man, I might have to get this game. Look, this game looks pretty good. Wow, man, look at that, and that's the way it used to be. And it just ain't that. They're just, I don't know, man. All these diskless machines, but a lot of people, though, I admit, they don't like buying physicals anymore. They like buying, my friend Chuck, man, he hasn't bought a physical game in a while. He everything he gets, man, is all digital. Oh man, I got that game. He plays video games way deeper than I do, but just just all that right there, man. It's just. I remember back in the day when my kids was little, I used to be in the store, and I said, y'all get what y'all want or something, or I think it was one of my kids' turn to buy a video game, but the other two would go look at video games because they already got theirs the last time, because I had to we didn't have no money, so each one had their own turn. So I was like, it's your turn. So the other ones would just branch off and look at stuff, and then while one of them was trying to buy a game that I could buy for him, I would be looking at them, and I just look at the bottom of them. I would look at the physical copies in the video store, and I would, or Walmart or something, or GameStop, and I would look in the back and just, I'd read and be like looking at the pictures and just trying to imagine, what it would be like to play the game, But I know a lot of this can go on the, digital and these diskless machines that they're trying to do, like, and so I'm just saying, man, it's just all this is not going to be around next few years, I don't know if it's going to be 10 years, 15 years from now, but you used to be able to go to not Walmart so much, but I think maybe GameStop, because the games were there available for you to grab. Walmart got a lot of stuff behind it, a lot cage now, except for the stuff that's it's real cheap. But anyway, this is not a pickup video. It's just look at that, man. See that? This is Nintendo Switch, and they cram all that on the physical copy. But I was just thinking about that the other day. I was looking at a YouTuber, and he was just talking about how you can get stuff, games on Steam, and he had this little box that he hooked up that could get all these games on there and stuff, and then he was going through the menu. It had a Batman Arkham Asylum on there and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just I imagine the companies are going to save a ton of money. This game I just could not. I don't know why. It's just everybody loves this game. It's just not for me for some reason. But I still like the back and how you can look at it and get immersed in the world, and you'd be like, oh man, I gotta play that game. This game here, I don't even know I bought it, but I'm gonna try it one day to see what it's like. But I don't think it's for me. I can always sell these games, but I just wanted to throw this video up because I just was like, I love these, just the way they make it, and then the way they get you all, intrigued and stuff, and you read the backside. I still, like I said, I still remember, in my mid 30s and upper 40s when I used to go to the store with my boys, and my daughter was not with us. She was with her mom and stepdad and my other son that just found me. I didn't know he existed, so I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, the three boys that I had most of the time, we would just look at stuff and read the back. Even when they was little, they would look and stuff, and they'd be looking. And I just feel like they're taking that away from now, because kids can just get in front of the TV and just, you got everything like pow, right there. So it takes away. I guess it would take away a lot of extra work, and it could save money and stuff, So, but anyway, I just was just saying, man, the artwork and the way that they, this is definitely going away at some point. When, I have no idea. But anyway, I just want to throw that video up. The artwork and it's just the creativeness of it all. It just will no longer be, So anyway, God bless. Happy Sunday and have a blessed day. We'll catch you later.